We got snow, guys. It's what is today's date? It's something December 21st, maybe? Yeah, December 21st. We're going to the gym. Nice. Guys, it snowed, as you can see, last night. I was actually out pretty late, and I got myself a job to work with one of the general contractors in my town, and he has a plow truck, and whenever it snows, I'm gonna go out with him. And I came home super late. There was some snow and the ground was pretty icy, so I just assumed, like, I have to wake up super early and go plow with this guy. So it's not like I haven't worked before. I've always done something like that. I actually own my own landscaping business. With that, I was doing snow removal myself. So last year I had about 12 clients. Every time it snowed, I would have to go do their properties and stuff. So I can grind, that's not the problem. The thing is, working with this guy now, even if there's like 3 inches of snow, he has to go out and plow multiple lots across New Jersey. Some might be, the water's falling out of my car. Dude, it's falling out of this button right here. You didn't see that, but it's not in the angle, but water just spilled out of my button for my windows right here. But so every time it snows, that guy has to go clean multiple businesses. If there's 3 inches of snow, if there's 4 feet of snow, he has to go, because he's liable if someone slips on ice and cracks their head open. He's gonna get sued for not doing his job. So I like to grind and do constant work and work for long hours. But if I had to go plow after staying up all night, and these jobs are like minimum 8-hour shifts, like you have to do it takes 8 hours to do the properties, but if you plow them and then it snows again throughout the night while you're plowing, you got to go back and do it again. So there's times where it snows and plow truck drivers are up for like 25, 28 hours straight because it snows. And if you don't go and get half the job done, it's going to make a bigger problem for you down the line, because you can see that falling out. It just fell on my leg. Because if it gets deeper and deeper, you're not going to be able to do it. So you got to go out and do half the job. But you can be out for hours, which, like I said before, I'm not afraid of the grind. It's just, if you've ever drove far distance, like you've been in a car for like 10, 15 hours. Like I drove to South Carolina to help my girlfriend go to school, but that drive was just grueling. You're sitting in the car, and when I tell you the road never stops, it's like you drive for 3 hours and it feels like 10 hours. Like, it's just awful. So, like, thinking about when I told the guy I would do the job, this was later in the year. I didn't really start my business yet and have a lot of things going on. But now I'm like, I kind of regret it, but like, then again, it's a nice experience for me. I get to experience plowing and stuff. I guess that's pretty cool, but yeah. All right, so we're on the way to the gym. I picked up my girlfriend. She's sitting right here, but she doesn't want to be on the camera, so it's just me today. But I'm drinking one of these feminine Alani drinks again. This is their Christmas flavor, Winter Wonderland, and it tastes like coconut, right?
Cranberry.
Like coconut cranberry. So again, they do taste pretty good. They only have 200 milligrams of caffeine, which is not a ton of caffeine. it's like 2 coffees equivalents. So I'm not weird. They just taste good. I like how they taste, so that's why I drink them. But we're going to the gym. We're doing arms. What do you want to do today? Arms?
Yeah. Some cardio.
Maybe a little bit of arms and abs. Maybe a little bit of cardio. I do have to edit this video. It's going to take me like 2 hours. And I usually just knock out my cardio and edit at the same time. So I might be doing that at home. But I don't know. But Christmas is in 4 days. I'm taking my cut a little bit farther for the next 4 days. Check with my bodybuilding coach. And it looks like a good time to... I gotta stop cutting because I'm starting to actually lose some muscle. And that's the last thing I want. I've been working so hard to like grow and get bigger and whatever. And losing muscle is not what I want to do. So, we're gonna start bulking the day after Christmas. So the next 4 days, I'm really taking like the final push on my cut. I'm really locking down, lowering the carbs, lowering the food. And honestly, I think Christmas night I'm gonna come into the gym after my family goes home because my gym is 24/7, so I can work out whenever, which is pretty cool. Like, how many people have worked out on Christmas? Probably no one because the gym's closed. But since I care about my health a little bit more than you guys, the gym is open for me. So, Christmas Day vlog would be pretty cool. I got some gifts for my parents, which I think you guys would like because the reason I was able to do this for my parents was because I started fitness coaching. So, Ford and then like your wrench. So I like except an 812 super fast, that would be one of the dream cars, but like Urus, Hurricanes. Number 1 favorite car, Lamborghini is that before. And in 5 years from now, I'm buying into the Ford. I'm gonna clip this because I'm gonna envision myself in my car. So if that's not manifestation, I don't know, man. All right, we're going in now. I'll see you guys later. Christmas is in a couple days. New Year's is right around the corner. Don't you want to look good this year? The body you want to have this summer starts now. The abs you want to have starts now. If you're just going to waste the rest of your time eating junk food, eating like shit because it's a holiday, bro, you're not going to be in the shape you want. The abs are made in the kitchen, but the discipline, the consistency starts today. You got to get in the gym. You got to get on a regimented schedule. When you're running a social media account, you're running a business, you want people to perceive you as older. You want to have an older appearance on social media. You don't want to act like a kid because the truth is if people know you're younger than them, say your client's 24 and you're 18 years old, and they figure out that you're younger, they're not going to trust you as much. And that goes hand in hand because that's how this generation is. You listen to the older people. You respect older guys. You respect the old heads in the gym. When people find out your age, they usually don't treat you with the same respect. So to defeat that, come off as older. Be mature on your social medias. When you make videos, don't act like a kid. Every time I go to the gym or anywhere and I meet and greet someone, I always ask them, how old do you think I am? Every single time. I'm 19 years old, but I know by just my appearance, I'm a bigger guy. I work out a lot. I take care of my body. I know that they're going to guess I'm older. Even today, I was at the gym. I met a nice guy and I was like, look, how old do you think I am? Every time, 23 years old. And that's how old you want to act on camera. You want to act older. You want to be more mature. Because if I never told him I'm actually 19, he would have treated me like an older guy. And that goes that I know a lot more knowledge at the gym if I'm older. I have a lot more experience. I've gone through a lot of shit. So the number one thing to do is when you are acting out, don't act like a kid. When people are around you, act older. It goes a long way. You might not know it now, But acting older on camera, acting older around people you do not know is a big deal. It's like that first impression. Lots of moms are good at detecting if the first impression is bad. Make a good first impression. You never know who's watching, or you never know who's listening. It could be your next boss. It could be your girlfriend's parents. I don't know. Your best friend's parents. I mean, that doesn't really matter, but you never know who's listening. And dude, it's honestly a huge compliment when someone's like, you look good, you take care of yourself. What are you, like 23, 24? And you're like, no, I'm 19. That means you're doing something right. So, yeah, that's what I gotta say. Why are you going to wait till New Year's Day to start something new? Going to the gym, getting in shape, starting a new diet, learning a new skill. When you understand putting yourself on a timeline starting on New Year's Day, you're wasting all that time in between. We still have a couple days until New Year's. Why not start now? And I know I talked about this in the last video, but start today. If you give yourself time to think about it, you're only going to talk yourself out of it. That's human nature. If you don't commit at this moment, you don't start right now, you are never going to do it. And if you do it down the line, you're only wasting all those days. All those days you could have been starting, you could have got better those last days, but you waited to decide. It's not always going to be easy to start. In fact, the first step is going to be the hardest, but the second, the third, the fourth is only going to get easier in your time. Stop following the crowd. Be different. Start on your own. You only have one life on this earth. Be different. Do it on your own. Why don't you be the leader so people can follow you?